Hello and welcome to Real Talk English, the podcast where you can boost your listening and speaking skills through real, meaningful topics. If you're a B2 level learner, you probably understand most English conversations, but you still want to sound more natural and fluent. In this podcast, we explore real life themes, thoughts, and ideas in natural, clear English. I speak at a steady pace and I explain useful words and phrases as we go. You'll not only improve your listening, you'll also expand your vocabulary, sharpen your thinking, and learn how to express ideas more confidently. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's begin. Episode 1: Life in a Fast-Paced World. We live in a world that moves quickly. Deadlines, notifications, social media, emails, everything demands our attention. Sometimes it feels like we're running a race that never ends. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why am I rushing? We often confuse being busy with being successful, but are they the same? Let's explore the culture of speed. In many modern societies, being busy is seen as a badge of honor. People often say, "I'm so busy," as if it proves their importance. But is this really healthy? Are we truly more productive, or are we just more stressed? One of the main issues is that technology has made everything faster. We expect instant replies to emails. We can order food, get a ride, or watch a movie within seconds. While this is convenient, it also creates pressure. We start to expect speed in every area of life. So what's the result? Less patience, more anxiety, less focus. Now, let's talk about slow living, a lifestyle that encourages people to do less, but with more intention. This doesn't mean being lazy, it means choosing quality over quantity. It's about taking time to cook your food, to walk instead of drive, to really listen during a conversation. Studies show that slowing down can actually improve your creativity and well-being. When we slow down, we notice details, we feel more connected, we make better decisions. Slowing down can help us reflect. Instead of constantly reacting, we can take time to understand what we really want. This makes us more intentional and aware. We'll also look at people and companies that are embracing slow culture, slow fashion, slow food, and even slow travel. In this episode, we'll also learn useful expressions like burnout, mindful living, deliberate choices, and work-life balance. At the end, I'll guide you through a short reflection exercise where we pause and think about how to bring more calm into our daily lives. I'll also share 5 practical steps you can try this week to slow down and live more intentionally. Episode 2: The Power of Small Talk. Small talk. It's those short, casual conversations you have with strangers or people you don't know well. Nice weather today. How was your weekend? Busy day, huh? Some people love small talk. Others find it awkward or unnecessary. But small talk plays a big role in building trust and connection. Especially in English-speaking cultures, small talk is more than just filler. It's a social tool. Let's dive deeper. Small talk is like a handshake in words. It's a way to show friendliness and open the door to deeper communication. You don't need to share deep personal details. Just being present and showing interest can go a long way. In this episode, we'll talk about where small talk happens. Pues, at work, at the store, in an elevator, at a party. Each situation may require different phrases and tones. We'll also discuss common topics and what to avoid. Whether weekend plans and general observations are safe. Politics and religion? Not usually a good idea. I'll share with you 10 easy starter phrases and explain how to respond naturally. We'll also look at cultural differences. In some countries, small talk is very important. In others, people prefer to get straight to the point. Understanding these differences can help you avoid awkward moments. We'll also explore how small talk can lead to stronger professional relationships. For example, in job interviews, networking events, or team meetings, your ability to start and maintain small talk can leave a strong impression. You'll also learn how to read body language and tone during small talk. Is the person interested? Are they ready to stop? Paying attention to these signals is just as important as your words. Finally, we'll practice short listening segments where I say a sentence and give you a few seconds to repeat or respond. This will train both your ears and your speaking fluency. At the end, I'll give you a short challenge. Start a small talk conversation with someone you don't usually talk to. A neighbor, a classmate, or a store clerk. Just say a sentence and smile. It's a small step, but a powerful one.
Episode 3: How to Train Your Mind to Focus. 40 minutes. Focus is not just something you have, it's something you can train. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications, emails, background noise, social media. They all compete for our attention. And the more we switch between tasks, the harder it becomes to stay focused on one thing. Let's start with a question. When was the last time you did something for 30 minutes without checking your phone? You see, focus is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. But just like a muscle, if you don't train it, it becomes weak and tired quickly. So how can we improve our ability to focus? First, let's look at what makes it difficult to concentrate. One big factor is multitasking. Many people think doing multiple things at once saves time, but in reality, it usually means doing everything less well. Research shows that when we multitask, we make more mistakes and remember less. Next, there's something called attention residue. This happens when you switch from one task to another without finishing the first one. A small part of your brain stays stuck on the old task, even while you try to start something new. That's why switching too often can make us feel mentally foggy. So, what's the solution? Let me share a few effective techniques. One popular method is the Pomodoro technique. It's simple. You set a timer for 25 minutes, work with full focus, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This helps train your brain to focus in short, intense bursts. Another helpful tip is environment design. This means creating a space that supports your focus. For example, put your phone in another room while studying. Use noise-cancelling headphones or play soft background music if it helps you concentrate. Also, think about the time of day. When do you feel most alert? For many people, it's in the morning. Try to schedule your most important work during your peak focus hours. Let's not forget about rest. Sleep plays a huge role in mental clarity. If you're tired, your brain can't focus, no matter how hard you try. So, good sleep is part of good focus. Now, let's look at some useful vocabulary related to focus. Distraction, attention span, mental clarity, deep work, cognitive fatigue. At the end of this episode, I'll guide you through a short breathing and focus exercise. It's something you can do anytime you feel distracted. So now, let's try it. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes if you want to. Take a slow breath in, and out. Bring your attention to your breath. Try to stay with it for just 1 minute. If your mind wanders, it's okay. Gently bring it back. Practicing this kind of attention control is powerful. The more you do it, the easier it becomes to stay focused, not just during meditation, but also during study, work, and conversations. In summary, your mind can learn to focus. With simple strategies like time blocking, minimizing distractions, and resting well, you can train your brain to do deeper, more meaningful work. You'll feel calmer, more in control, and more productive. Try one of these strategies today. You might be surprised how much you can accomplish when you give something your full attention.